Hey, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad TV. What do you think? Like doing like, what was that show? Andy Griffith.
Dude.
Okay. Well, clearly I've consumed too much marijuana. I don't know how we're talking about is it Andy Griffith?
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Andy Griffith Show.
What did they do? Just like Boy Scout kind of lessons? Did they like fight
It's a
crime?
very sweet show.
Okay.
I used to watch it, reruns, obviously, when I get home from school when I was a little boy.
And did they tackle race or anything like that?
No.
Or was it just skipping rocks for a half an hour?
I think that was Archie Bunker in later years.
All right. Well, get in the comments. Let us know if you're a big fan of that show, or if, and really let us know anything you want. We want to hear from you guys. Kaylin's here as well.
Hello.
The whole gang is here, and we should mention sexy photo shoots of Pat.
Yeah. Head on over to Patreon. Dylan got me, what do you call those?
Boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs. There is a sexy photo shoot over on Patreon of me trying them on.
Yeah, I mean, form fitting.
My only issue is you got me large. I have a very small frame.
Again, it's a bridge to the medium. You've lived boxers your entire life. We can't go straight to medium. It's going to be too taut. Your little Irish wiener is going to be way too strangled in a medium, but you can grow into those. But if you want to see Pat's cute little ass, his hairless body, his rockin' tattoos, go to patreon.com/Another Podcast Network. Also, we'll be covering starting this week, I think, the double lives of suburban wives.
This is where we follow 4 housewives
following them
that are raising children, bringing kids to basketball,
even soccer, possibly even.
Then at night, they go down into their dirty basements and then walk into a room with a bed with all those like lights that make you look hotter on camera.
Yeah.
They get naked and do stuff.
Yeah, like when the light is like that, it kind of washes out the impurities that for some reason our society has deemed, disgusting, right? And we're not about that. We're about natural bitches.
That's why when you watch our YouTube, everything's there. Yeah. All my flaws.
Fuck yeah. This asshole's not good enough at lighting to get rid of our imperfections.
Yes, I look at it for about 30 and a half seconds, and I said, that fucker made me look like I have a double chin again. Dylan, can we fire Kaylin?
So we're covering that. There's also a naked photo shoot. And I guess, we've been talking about this tier of late, but there is still the Flight of the Phoenix tier. Now, we're not going to bring the price down any further, okay? Because we're already doing a kind of dignity-less thing where for $35,000, Pat and I will fuck each other on camera. Now, we've brought that down from 52, I think was its ceiling. Think about what we go through to know that no one's biting at that. Okay, so we're not driving the price down any lower.
I have morals and ethics.
Yeah.
I'm not dropping a dime less than $35,000.
We're not going to
Okay?
bang each other on camera.
Yeah.
For
All right.
$34,000.
My mother
It's
did not
gonna
raise a
happen.
fool.
Right. So listen, we have a Below Deck episode to break down tonight. Kaylin, are you doing okay?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
By the way, jump in our Patreon so we can pay for a camera to go on Kaylin. People want to see what he looks like. And if I don't know, if 30 of you guys jump in, we can pay for another camera.
Yeah, if a bunch of more people go to Patreon, we'll get a camera. And then my favorite thing about this camera, and Kaylin, you would have to be okay with this, but Pat controls the angle. Pat puts it wherever he wants as your comeuppance for making him look like a troll. All right, let's get into Below Deck.
Sure.
Fun episode tonight. There was a pirate ship. How often do you have pirate ships? So I loved it. 100 pots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very brief.
I'll expound a little bit.
Okay.
But I said I'll expound.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
The revelation we hath known was coming. I think we were duped a little bit. We said, he does seem like a good Southern boy. But we did say caveat, but ellipses, he is a male sea rat. Mm-hmm. So I don't care if you're an instructor of cotillion. I don't care if you're a duke of whatever fucking bumfups South Carolinian shit your fucking shit is from. If you're a male sea rat, you are a pig. And that's just the algebra. I'm sorry. Them's bees the rules, children. Go ahead.
Ooh, jumping off point from that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, also, I feel bad for Kat.
What do you think about my new thing?
Your drinking vessel?
Yeah, my drinking
It's nice.
thing.
It's nice. It's proof that we have things too good. I mean, that is a beautiful drinking vessel. What do we call those things again?
This is a canteen.
No, it's called something else.
Thermos?
There's a new fancier name for it.
Stanley?
Yes.
No, that's a brand.
That's a brand like Kleenex.
That's a brand. That you are in such bougie circles that you've allowed that. Okay, look up that term for us. What is it? What happens when a brand takes over the name of the product? Mm-hmm. What is that called? Go ahead.
Toilet paper.
No.
No. Tic Tacs.
No. Q-tip.
Tinfoil.
No. Kleenex is one. It's called a tissue.
Let me move on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
We lost everybody already, so it's fine.
It's called a trademark generous side. Trademark
God
generous side.
damn it. Let's move
I'm
on.
so glad we
I
went there.
apologize.
You picked up that goddamn drink
I
and
know,
said, what do you
that's
think?
totally on my
All right.
faults.
Cooper.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Kat. But Kat, you do not know this man. And I always say, you don't even know someone that you're dating. You can't even scratch the surface of who this human being is until you've dated them a lot, like seen them a lot, not casually dated them for 3 months.
I always say you have to see somebody's butthole before you know who they actually are.
I think that's a pretty good scale. But also road trip, knowing them for 3 months, and then some of their family members. No, some of their friends. They have to have friends. If they don't have friends, that's fucking weird.
Okay, so let's do the checklist. 3 months, road trip, butthole, friends.
Yes.
Then you know. Well, what's startling is there are certain character types, certain archetypes that I don't need to know anything about you. I know you, right? So Kat doesn't know Cooper, even though she's met him. We know Cooper.
Because we're dudes.
Well, and also we've been watching the show for a while.
That's true. But I would say sometimes it takes 30 years.
Oh.
Asa Hauserman. Do you know that name?
Absolutely not.
Okay. She was married to a dude for 30 years that just recently was arrested
Child
for
porn?
hunting prostitutes for sport and killing them.
Oh.
Can you believe that? You were sleeping next to this man for 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty rare, though.
I think he's called the Bilko Beach Killer or something. There'll be like documentaries about him for like the next 20 years.
Yeah.
But she didn't know that man.
And honestly, dude, find something harder to hunt. It's so hard to run away in those heels.
That's a great point. Is it my knots?
Yep.
Okay. Kermit.
I want to say I give it 7.
7.
I said 100. It's not.
I love this episode. Cooper whispering to Kat in that little whatever motor area where he closed the door.
Oh yeah. Why are you two having this conversation in a skiv? Why does this need to happen in a skiv?
That is the $1 million question because he told her that he still wants to pursue things with her. Very confusing to me because he seems like he wants to be a fuckboy. And it made me think, do you have a girlfriend back home? And that's why you wanted to, because he thought that this conversation was, he did everything he could to have it not caught on camera and not be caught on audio. And then he said the number one thing he wanted to do is he wants it to make it look like they're not dating and just catch kisses while no one's looking. And she's all about it. And I feel bad for her.
I know. Hey, Kay, can you look, is it a skiff or a skiv? I think it's a skiff. You know what I'm talking about?
This might be one of those wormholes that's going to come up with nothing.
Okay.
Sorry to say.
Okay. You're right. You're right.
Let me give my thoughts here.
Yeah.
Kermit. I give her a lot of shit. But based on this episode and watching her for a very long time, I'm going to give her due here. Her DNA needs to be coded. Mm-hmm. We need to use her DNA to be used to create a new race of amazing human beings.
I think so too.
Great work ethic. She's just a nice person.
The nice coupled with the work ethic is crazy. Like, she's such an amazing human being. She's so sweet. She handles conflict very, very well, and she works her ass off. And when she's working, it's not a bubbly. Like, she's just working. Kaylin.
Yeah. I will say this. Obviously, though, few tweaks to the DNA.
Less scat. Mm-hmm. That's really just it. She's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
What are you tweaking? I mean, this is I agree.
I don't call her Kermit because she's green and goes down on a pig. Okay. Her voice is fucking annoying.
Okay.
But everything else is perfect.
Code the DNA.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Kermit, I love you.
He does go down on a pig, huh?
He's been dating her for like 60 years. Can you imagine that?
Are they married or do they just fuck?
Just dating.
Okay. All right. So can we get into the episode?
Yeah.
I am not asking Kaylin what he thinks. What'd you say? Corporate genocide? What the fuck did you even say?
Genericide.
What is it? A skiff or a skiff?
Skiff.
It's a skiff. What does it stand for?
I didn't.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Keep an eye on him, Kaylin.
All right. So last we left off, Nathan had a boo-boo, and we did get a diagnosis. It's a bruised disc.
Ouch.
I've had a couple of those, huh? 2009, all my favorite Kings of Leon songs. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Kaylin, keep an eye on me. So the guests have hurt ass or abs or ass, and we get to making an adjustment. So Nathan is going to be off the boat. So we're going to be docking with even less people. Now, a couple things about this. While we're having this conversation, there is a blender with a horrifying brown liquid in it that I was kind of like, are we just going to have this in the shot and we're going to pretend like this is disgusting? What sewage backup is in that Vitamix? Get it off the screen. Also, Aisha is eating a sandwich like a fucking barbarian.
She needs to get her calories in. She's working her ass off.
I know.
I want to point out that Sandy, when she's down to a very limited crew here and needs to, well, we'll find out, is going to enlist essentially the entire crew member.
Yeah. We're turning it into a rowboat.
This is a first. I love firsts.
Yeah.
Especially on these boats. We the first time someone served nachos as an entree to a Vegas themed dinner. That
Firsts
was a
are
first.
huge on this show.
First time someone clogged a shower drain with human feces.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Great.
What about that guy that was like, I'm from South Africa, but I love women, and his leg almost got ripped in half?
That
was a first.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're always interesting.
Memories.
Now, there's something interesting that happens where Sandy goes down to explain to the deckies, who are all down in the galley, by the way, eating.
Yeah, I actually had a pile of fucking shit water.
So Coop's down there, Joe's down there, Kermit's eating like a barbarian, and Sandy says, hey, you're all down here. And so are you, Captain Sandy. Who's making sure this boat doesn't slam into something?
Yeah. Well, the boat, I feel like, might have been anchored, and Sandy doesn't really do anything but dock the boat.
Well, if we're gonna,
which is a big deal. Sandy is a badass, and she is really coming into her own. It's taken 50 years of being on this show, but she is really stepping into it. I mean, the pirate stuff, it's just having so fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
But I'd argue if we're to buy into the concept that Sandy is commanding this vessel, why would you leave topside?
Well, it's like that Tesla you were talking about. Have a couple of pops.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Dylan's referring to the new Tesla's coming out. You can be completely wasted and fall asleep in the back seat and just let it drive you home.
Now, Sandy is sober and she's on a journey fighting away those demons, so that wouldn't be her. But kind of similar hands-off approach. We have to get ready for dinner. Tonight is going to be Old Hollywood, and first up we've got bread and oysters. And Grimace has quite a bit of an issue with the way this meal is plated.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess there's no plate for the caviar.
There should be separate dishes if we're going to be doing a white tablecloth, gross amuse-bouche kind of thing to kick off the meal. It should be extremely ornate. There should be a bread dish and an oyster dish and a caviar dish.
I will argue with her that some of these plates on this first plate, they did, it looks like a buffet plate.
Yeah.
There were 14 things on these plates.
Oh, no. It was just a gratuitous mistake to say welcome to your expensive vacation. The first couple of courses are going to be all laid bare on this child's tea party plate before you. You're going to have your oyster on top of it. You're going to have your forks, your bread. Everything is going to be on top of this little tiny thing in front of you. But Grimace is evil.
Have you guys ever been to a farm where we feed pigs? Where we just dump everything on a single place and then you just eat it in front of you?
It's oats.
It's like that.
It's chicken broth. It's raw liver. And it's all going to be like that. But Grimace is evil. So while Kaylee, I'm a big fan of Kaylee. I think Kaylee has handled Jen's nightmarish drama very, very well. And I think she handles that fucking caterpillar face very well, too. We'll get to him later. Hey, I'm going to go hit on those other girls. I'm just trying to test you. Okay, go fucking talk to them.
I love how Joe gets some juice and he starts reverting back to fuckboy. We only had nice Joe for a minute.
Imagine that. Being deemed interim bosun turns you into a new human being. Yes. That's like if you got a Blockbuster gift card, it would turn you into a new human being.
Oh, wow. I'm going to fuck everybody.
Right. But the business doesn't exist anymore.
What?
Okay, so Grimace is mortified. The bread and caviar are the same thing, and the first course comes up next. It is a lobster salad cooked in garlic, butter, lime. There are ribbons of carrot haphazardly placed around the dish. It looks like a mass of something that's been removed from a human body. It was a disgusting plating, and overall, I think this was the worst dinner of the season.
Wow.
I'd give it 7 pots.
7.
Yeah.
Wow, that's low.
Joy needs to get off the phone, sending text messages to Kronk, okay? Because this was just not okay.
Yeah.
Okay? And Joy, I don't want to hold her to... I bit my tongue.
All right. I'll fill in some space here. Maybe she was playing to the crowd. She alluded to that last episode where she basically were like, she didn't say it this way, but she was like, I think these people are white trash. So yeah. I'm just going to give them, I don't know.
I'm going to treat them like pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll like it.
Pigs do like it, turns out.
They'll eat anything.
Yeah. Fucking, as we know from the one with Brad Pitt in it. Snatch.
They'll eat humans?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
No, it's true. Kaylin, you don't even need to. Pigs will eat humans.
It's a version of a pig. They did that in Hannibal, too. The one where Ray
Hannibal,
Liotta, they ate his brain. He ate his own brains.
Yeah. You remember Ray Liotta?
Chantix.
Ray Liotta was known for 2 things. Well, 3 things.
Goodfellas and Chantix.
Having addiction problems. Being in one of the greatest films of all time. And then being the guy in the Chantix commercials. Now, that is range. Is he dead?
He's dead. His last film, I believe it was, is it posthumously?
Posthumously, yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
that's how he went out.
That's a good way to go out as far as I'm concerned.
I will say this because Caitlin's dad show is pretty popular. If he wasn't fucking dead, he definitely would have been on Caitlin's dad show.
Can I tell you something? What would you rather have your last movie to be? Cocaine Bear or The Whale? Like, imagine if Brendan Fraser, rolled sevens and the last thing he was in was The Whale.
I'm going to go with Cocaine Bear because that could be a cult classic.
Yeah, for sure. All right, back to the show.
Next morning.
I give the dinner 7 pots. I give Bravo 0 pots because we're doing this thing once again where we've got bread service with caviar, and then we've got a massive, like a kind of triage emergency of lobster. There's more to this dinner. I saw zucchini all over the place in that galley.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of commotion going on, okay?
Yep.
So, come on. Give us the goods. We get to the next morning.
Next morning.
Aisha has continued to beast on night mode, and we got some sea rat love. We've got Joe and Kaylee, and we've also got Good Southern Gentleman and Kat. Now, Joe said that, recently said that all of the women that he's banged on this show, he was on Watch What Happens Live. Did you catch this?
I didn't.
Okay. They kind of did this bubble encircling thing where they showed him all of the women that he's treated like absolute garbage on the show.
Elena, the Balkan Biscuit.
The Balkan Biscuit. We've got
the girl who her husband was ran over by an elephant.
Yeah, underwater.
There was someone else.
Yeah, Bree.
The
other.
Someone else.
There was the one that 6.
Okay.
6. He said, "Do you still who are you still talking to here?" And he said, "Every single one except for the one in the top left," referring to Kaylee. Didn't even name her. Just said the one in the top left.
Oh.
So, wow. In a shocking turn of events, a fucking Usual Suspects type twist, turns out Joe and Kaylee do not work out.
Shocking. You know who Joe's good buddies with?
Who?
Max's ex. That girl that Max left with last season.
Yeah.
So that will be interesting.
Be careful. You should not talk to Joe if you were a woman.
All right. So Coop lets us know that he's feeling a little pressure as to the relationship with Kat.
Yeah.
And he says effectively they aren't on the same page. I think he says it like they're not on the same wavelength.
You've never talked to her about what wavelength she's on.
That's right.
You've never talked to her about what page she's on, so you're just lying right now, right?
Right. So here's Patty's advice. Don't have sex with her, Coop. Yeah. Don't do it. It's like breaking a knick-knack in a gift shop, whether or not you want it, you broke it. It's
telling Cooper not to have sex with Kat is like telling those pigs not to eat that oat and chicken shit that they love eating. Now, I don't want to
stick with the gift shop.
I don't want to refer to her as that. I'm just saying, she is lovely. I love Kat. She is not oats with shit. She is a lovely, lovely young woman.
No, she's a knick-knack. Don't break the knick-knack because the knick-knack is wonderful. And if it falls off the shelf because you were touching it too much and you break it, the store owner's going to say, you own this motherfucker. And you do because you broke it. And
you do not want to get into it with that store owner because it is a angry Chinese woman. And you are going to lose that.
And she says the phrase, I break, I cry, you break, you buy. And maybe someday you'll come around to a butterfly glass window ornament, or maybe not.
Yeah, right. So
the point is,
be careful.
Don't fuck her, Coop.
Yeah, don't fuck her, Coop. All right, so we are docking next to a boat that is seemingly on fire. I don't know if you saw that, but the wind is blowing. There are a lot of elements here. But the one element that they have that nature doesn't, they have a natural born leader on this boat.
Kermit.
No.
Oh.
Joe. I was meant to lead. I've been put here to lead. And lead he does.
He does.
They dock the boat fine. Kaylee throws one of the ropes in the water, I think, but it's okay. All right. They've got the chef on anchor. You turn it this way, just that way.
By the way, can you imagine actually being a paying guest? Because we all know that these people don't actually pay; they pay the tip. Can you imagine going like, wasn't that the person?
The tip
She's the chef, right?
$25,000, Fat.
Yeah. So what? That's like, I don't know. That's like $3,000 each. Can you imagine going like, was that our chef? What is she doing down there? I think she's helping park this boat.
She's actually securing the boat from hitting other boats and us possibly dying. So she's a jack of all trades. Excuse me. Great job, everybody. Luke has been thinking about Joy a lot.
The more he obsesses over her, the more I hate him, and the more I kind of lose respect for her. I know
it makes me sad. It makes me sad because we love Joy, but you gotta. I don't know that. How much more respect can you have for somebody who? Did you just nod to a ghost?
Well, every once in a while, I know people watch us like we're a TV show on YouTube. So as I pour a bottle of champagne, because it's Friday, I'm enjoying myself.
Okay.
I reach my goal weight.
Did you see him nod like that? That was nuts. Go to YouTube, subscribe. Oh my God. He just winked like Popeye. All right. So the thing about losing respect for Luke is how much more cratered can your respect for somebody who came on their boss's sheets and didn't clean the sheets for 3 days be?
Right.
He's got a lot of time on his hands. He's just doing quick flybys.
Yeah,
he's sending
this is
these
the easy
videos
shit.
to 7 different people.
Well, at some point he texts her and he says, I really miss you. And by the way, I left something on your bed.
Hi, Joy. I wanted to ask you if when you laid your head on your pillow, you felt any kind of crust. That's me.
It's an envelope.
Literally.
It was a card.
No. Oh, yes, and you're phenomenal at this. I'm talking about cum. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Why'd you just change it to an envelope? Jesus Christ, man. All right, let's move on. We have to get to a tip meeting. I know it was technically it was your premise, but it went unsaid. So I took it and said, come, and you said, no, it's a note card.
Yeah.
And why would it be a note card? He comes on beds.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it'd be funny.
Okay, so okay,
It's so crunchy.
We get to the tip meeting, and I'm sitting here thinking, what are we going to do about this tip? Because Nathan bruised his disc, right? So we're not sure when he's going to come back. If Nathan doesn't get his tip, you know what Nathan does. He threatens to punch people in the face. So I was wondering if they were going to stow that away, and they will. But the problem here is that Norma has not found a deckhand. So we are not going to be getting Nathan back for a good remainder of the season.
Yeah, he's going to miss the next charter, which I think is only 1 day.
But Sandy said he's for sure going to miss the next charter. We're not sure when he's coming back. So Joe is appointed King Captain
Interim
Underpants of the boat, right? Mm-hmm. And we also have Luke, who has not been with us for some time because he climaxed on his boss's sheet. So we're going to be going into this charter significantly down. The tip is what?
21,000.
21,000, not bad. Must have been a 2-day charter because they seemed okay with it. Or they were just bad
These
tippers.
are the type of charter guests I like. And this is what's wonderful about Below Deck is there's a flow to charter guests. You can't have too many dickhead guests back to back.
I don't know that we've had that many dickhead guests, and I don't know that we've had that many worthwhile or you know what? I'm trying to make the point that the cast is so good this season.
Yeah, you don't really need the charter guests to be making
crazy,
any noise. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The cast is so great. I will say, as much as we shit on Amy and Suzanne, that bit only grows with every season. Mm-hmm. I mean, season 5, 6, 7 of Amy and Suzanne still has not found. It just gets better and better and better.
I like Amy getting in our comments trying to explain to us how reality TV is filmed. Thank you, Amy.
Did Amy get in the comments?
Oh yeah, she was like, "Guys, you're funny, but you don't understand how TV's filmed." Oh, thank you for that, Amy.
I love Amy.
I do too.
I don't want a season of this show to go by without Amy.
Me too.
Okay. So Grimace is hatching a plan. Pat?
Oh, yeah. Well, she calls her mom. And she
But
says,
are we good with, we can just call her Grimace for the rest of the
I
season?
love it.
Yeah.
Evil Grimace. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So she says, Mom, I'm not trying to be a negative. This is her words, not mine. I'm not trying to be a negative, angry bitch, but it's hard not to. Her quote, not mine. When people say things like this, I never know if it's an admission.
Just for new listeners, Pat is quoting the...
Senator from Louisiana, Joe Kennedy.
Is his name Joe Kennedy?
Is it Joe?
I think his name is John Kennedy.
John Kennedy from the wonderful state of Louisiana.
Yeah, so we had a John Kennedy. He was president. But now we have another one who's kind of like a molting old Southerner.
Yes, but not related to that family.
No.
You know I'm a Kennedy.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Do you get any, like... Do you get a meal ticket of any kind? Do you get to go
just
to Kennedy?
Alcoholism. So,
yeah.
Jen, so what do you think this is? When you make an admission like, I'm not...
You shouldn't really fly anywhere. You definitely shouldn't get on
Oh,
any,
I don't have a pension for
jumpers.
dangerous shit. Like, I don't want to get like, hey, let's go, I have a new sport. Let's do skiing football.
No, I'm saying the CIA assassinates Kennedys when they fly. It just happens.
Also, when they try and do stuff.
Right. Drive.
Let's go, let's go spear fishing. Next thing you know, one of them's fucking, got a spear through his fucking head.
Right.
Don't do that shit.
Don't do that stuff.
Also, don't drink.
Okay.
All right, anyway.
All right. So
I'm a Kennedy.
That's my bad.
All right. Jen tells us she's actually doing extra work to cover up for Kaylee's lack of experience.
No, you're not.
Yeah, because like that time when there were no plates for the caviar, and then you ran down to the kitchen and grabbed some to cover up for that.
Right.
But
no, you didn't do that.
But you didn't do that.
No.
All right.
You
Grimace.
just Grimace, you didn't really help. You just kind of saw the mistake, and then you went to production. You said, I know that we're running dinner right now, but can I sit in the confessional and just talk shit on her right now? That's what you did. Okay. Fucking Grimace is in a dark spot. That's going to take some real fucking rewiring because she is an angry young woman.
And she's young.
She's
only 22. I forget all the time she's only 22.
Really? Jen, you're going to be fine. Grimace,
Yes.
you're going to be fine.
All right.
So she is going to she's going to talk to her mom. But she can't stand idly by and not mention that Kaylee sucks. And she's a do-nothing bitch. Mm-hmm. So she, sorry for that little snort there. For the sake of the boat, she has to talk to Aisha. She calls Aisha down and says, listen, as aforementioned, I would betray the spirit of this vessel of hospitality if I didn't mention that Kaylee sucks at this. Kaylee doesn't know what she's doing, and the standard that I'm used to is not being met. Very, very faulty strategy on Grimace to be bringing this up now. One, you do not have the high ground because she'll cry about it later, but you know it to be true. She doesn't like you. Mm-hmm. You're more qualified than Kaylee. She doesn't like you. So she picked Kaylee. Second, you know that you can't bring up that Kaylee's dropping the ball when she's just been promoted to chief stew in an emergency situation. Because that's just...
Well, it's
Aisha's just going to swat that down very easily.
because she made the choice.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is just... Do not have this conversation. But this is...
She's young.
This is
and that's why it's great TV.
Yeah.
I do want to make the case for Jen being right here, though. A little bit. Because dare I say, she's like, well, on the boats that I've worked, I think she worked for the oligarchy or something because she says she had to sign an NDA that was like...
the size of War and Peace.
Yeah, or whatever. And on these boats, there aren't billionaires. And dare I say, there aren't millionaires, right? There's just a bunch of fucking people.
Working class people.
That's right. So with this idea of people that she wants it to be, the standard's very high.
Can I amend that? There are different kinds of working class people in this world now. Just like there are different kinds of billionaires, okay? There are billionaires that, I mean, we've got a trillionaire. And then there's somebody like, who's the guy that keeps running for things and losing out here? He's that sweet old man that keeps running.
Steyer?
Tom Steyer. Now, Tom Steyer, he's just a humble working class billionaire. He only has 2 bills, okay? So we're just talking about the spectrum. These people are filthy, yucky normies, essentially is what we're saying, with some money.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the case that Jen's making is, look, if people actually had standards, they would notice that there's not a second fucking plate here, Kermit.
Right. If people were chartering this vessel and in their luggage were zip ties and lye and plastic bags just in case one of the prostitutes kind of acts up, you wouldn't be okay with Kaylee.
Yes. Her point is, if you break a plate on my last boat, they'd fucking throw you out and you'd be fed to sharks.
Yeah, right.
And I think that's where, like, I think later Kaylee points out, like, you know, nowadays that would be considered a quote unquote toxic work environment.
Kat says that to her.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And we'll get to that conversation. It was insane. Jen is like lusting for that, which is just bizarre. Okay, she goes down, right here, and she says that I'm worried that Aisha doesn't like me. And she
doesn't.
Correct. She does not. And that's why you're feeling that. That's why this feels kind of like a raw emotion. It feels like you've landed on a truth. He does not like you.
I also think Kat tells her straight up, like, you need to stop talking.
Right. Kat goes, I've done so much to try to make this work. And what I'm asking you now is to completely change who you are.
Can you do that? No?
I guess. But no, Jen wants to, she wants to go back to the toxic Nazi-like rule that she was thriving under.
She likes structure.
She can't do this like buddy-buddy, but I'm not buddy-buddy thing, which must be quite tormentative. All right, so we head out to dinner. We mentioned we're going to be getting a day off, and we're going to be having a special dinner this evening. Now, I don't know if this is Is this our day off at the villa?
Well, this is the night out followed by the next day, which is the day off.
I know, but I feel like we've gotten better day. This felt like...
Now, they all kind of... The day off at the villa, always... They never are what they should be, which is people should be like, oh my God, let's have some drinks and go have sex with a rando.
You have to... If they're going to be doing a day off, they have to... Like, I feel like they got to sleep there, or they got to have the.
They
next
have done
day.
that before,
right?
Yeah, but that doesn't end well. Do you remember when Denzel told Will Smith when he punched Chris Rock in the face? He said, "At your greatest moment, the devil will come for you."
Yes, I do.
And
then Will Smith actually won the Oscar for Best Actor right after he did that.
That's right.
When he should have been thrown out and actually talked to the cops.
Right. I always say, like, whenever you think it's going to be a great day, be careful,
right? Because
it could be ruined. When it's laid out that it's going to be an amazing day, some shit could go down. So be careful.
Yeah, that's where I have to say it is a little bit of a superpower to just wake up and just kind of moan and groan and go, well, I mean, this is going to be another one. You know what I mean?
In a good way or bad way?
Just in a meh way. You just go, oh, it's enough. Fucking.
Oh,
you know?
I love my mundane life. That's why I don't like to vacation.
Right.
I like waking up and doing my boring, nothing life.
Right.
I don't like having a good day planned out for me because it's going to go to shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So,
all right.
How long have we been going? It feels like we've been going for an hour.
All right.
We're going to wrap up.
Okay. I want to talk about Dinner in the Sky.
We have so much left.
This was the first thing that I've seen in the hospitality business space where I was like, I could do this.
What do you mean you could do it? You could go up there?
No, I'm afraid of heights. I wouldn't do it. But think about this. There was a crane.
You start the business.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Right.
I'm going to like hire some welders and I'll build the dinner platform. You got some steel there. You got the fucking
The
seats.
insurance on that, man.
Well, I'll get through that. You deal with that later.
All right.
Then cranes aren't used on the weekends because they're all work days. You're doing all the building. You go to someone owns a fucking crane. Go, hey, I just need it Friday through Sunday.
Yeah.
And what you
Can
do,
I get that crane?
that you rent it. You don't own the fucking crane.
Right.
And then you build the platform. I don't know, $100,000.
Yeah.
Seat belts, whatever. You got the chef.
So you're going to be renting the crane.
I rent the crane.
Okay, so you're going to have to transport the crane.
I got to transport.
Now, let me just...
I rent a parking lot in the middle of LA. LA needs this. I'm not going to spend too much time. I fell in love with this idea.
Okay, all right.
Hire a world-renowned chef. It's $1,000 a seat.
Can I be Babs right now? Or
Who's
Mr.
Babs?
Mr. Wonderful? Can I be Mr. Wonderful?
I'm pitching you.
Okay.
All right, here's my business.
Okay, but this
Don't
is
I get to pitch?
This is you've already pitched. I'm Mr. Wonderful. I have to tell you, transporting the crane back and forth seems like a bad idea.
It's not.
I'm out.
Thank you
Now,
for your time.
Can I be Babs?
I don't like you. You know what, Babs? I don't like you either. Why is one of your eyes always closed shut?
I don't fucking like you,
You
either.
look like
you
you're going to be
smell
dead
like
soon.
vodka.
Let me
Get
talk to
outta
Mark.
here.
What's
Okay.
Ashton Kutcher
All
up
right,
to?
let me be Mark.
Hi, Mark.
What you have to do here is you have to be up front with the capital. Okay, you got to buy the crane outright. You have to own this crane. What's stopping you from operating dinner service Monday through Sunday? Okay, get the crane, get the insurance that you'll need to pay for, lest someone falls out and dies. Okay, because it could happen. You're serving alcohol to people up there. Sounds like a nightmare idea, but you got to own everything
Mark,
up front.
you own a stadium, right?
No. Actually, those evangelist bastards in Texas took it from me.
Mark, I don't want to work with you. Lori, you own QVC.
Hey,
All right.
we got to get out of here. We got so much more.
Here's
show
my
left.
point. All right, shut up. I love this idea because you put this fucking thing up in the middle of LA on a crane overlooking a beautiful city. You sell each seat for $1,000. You do 2 dinners a night.
Yeah.
So that's what, 20 grand each dinner, 40,000 a night.
Yep.
40,000 on Friday, 40,000 on Saturday,
It
one dinner on
prints money.
Sunday. Thank you. Let's move on.
I think.
Coop ignores Cat.
I think you should charge for different. If you want to go here, like just hover above the ground a little bit.
Oh, a tier system.
Yeah, it's only like.
Oh, that's
200.
sad.
I know.
No, this isn't the fucking Titanic. You son of a bitch.
Okay, so it's not Snowpiercer. All right, sorry. It's so dead. Okay. I want to say the dinner. This is why I don't like veal. It's too did you see that hunk of veal?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh my God. Just this giant blob of young cow's meat. Ugh.
I won't be serving this kind of stuff in my.
No. You're going to do a light Asian fusion. Something
Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be four.
sexy.
It's gonna be 4 courses. It'll be lots of drinks, cocktails, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Warm hand towels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we head out for the
We'll
night.
have a mixologist.
All right. We head out for a night on the town. Cooper, a.k.a. the naughtiest man in Croatia, and his bosun, Joe, are really hunting right now.
They're broing it out.
Yeah. It's really gross.
Mm-hmm.
Joe tells his lady friend that he's going to be going to talk to women. And it's at this point you can tell that he's browning out because you don't go up to somebody you're attracted to. And I don't even want to talk about, like, it's inappropriate to go, hey, I'm going to go talk to women. But the way you're doing it is such an ick. It's so fucking embarrassing that you would only do something like this if you were on the verge of blacking out, which is what he is.
Yes. Let's add a few layers to this, though. He's testing her, which he said.
Yeah.
Because there's cameras there. And what makes girls interested in you when you're on it?
Sure.
So he is obviously probably recognizable. He's done 3 seasons of this fucking bullshit show.
But not to belabor the point, his drinking is even making that not a guarantee, which it should be, because he's going over to women and going, I was talking to my friend that said I could come and talk to you. Mm-hmm. Imagine you're a stranger and some fucking person comes up to you and says that. You go, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Which friend? What is going on? So we head home, and Joe continues to embarrass himself quite a bit. He keeps telling Kaylee that she passed the test, and she says, you need to go to bed.
Well, actually, she says, God, what was the...
You're not getting anything.
She goes, I think she says, Joe, she lets Joe the bro know because he was a hoe. Her cooch will be a no-show. Good night.
And that concludes Patty's limericks.
All right. By the way, we got to touch on the K thing. She's so disappointed. This was a tough lesson for Patty to learn back in the day, that you don't know someone. You know, I feel
3 months road trip.
That's right. I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for her. She's so cute, but yeah.
What lesson did you? What lesson?
Oh, she doesn't know this motherfucker.
Right. Well, she does though. She's
does.
keeping him at arm's distance. She's doing really, really well.
And then
this.
Kay called her buddy.
Kat did, yeah.
Kat did, yeah.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah.
She goes, I can't believe this is happening.
And she wants to leave.
And Cooper, we should say, is just a gargantuan asshole to her the entire evening. He's just behaving like a boy. He's a man. You know, change the behavior.
I
don't mind it.
I would argue reverse the roles. If a girl decided like, I want freedom.
It would be fine. But what was about to say is like, you can't do the Southern gentleman thing and then do this. Because you're just treating her like any fuckboy would. So if you're going to differentiate yourself and go, people don't open doors anymore, you know. Right. I can't believe people are treating women like this. I was raised better. And then you just fucking...
It's a good point.
Dickhead. Okay, so Aisha is surprised about how Cooper was evolving. She's a little disappointed because she... comes to realize that he is, in fact, male, and he has also caught the travel bug because he's running from internal demons, which makes him a sea rat, a dastardly combination of womanizing and amorality. So we hit the beach club. Luke is sending some videos. He's checking in on Joy. And yeah, it's very dramatic, but the point is taken. Jen erupts out of her seat.
Well, she erupts because they all toast
mental health problems.
Well, they all toast to a man who turned his boss's sheets into a cumbrella.
Yes, Pat. He shot his ball barf onto his boss's cumbrella. Ella,
making it Ella. Cumbrella.
Under my umbrella. We love singing. That's something that a lot of people don't know. We love it. We have such a good time doing it. Next day.
And played two women off each other. He's a fucking scumbag.
No, not next day. Cooper finally has the conversation. He sits down with Kat.
You know what? Sorry.
Under my umbrella.
They toast him, and multiple people say he was a great man.
I know.
And I was thinking, like, Abraham Lincoln was a great man.
I know.
I wonder if he ever came on his friend's log bed.
I know, like Andrew Jackson, I'm sure a lot of people, and he was just like, I want you to kill as many Indians and Mexicans as humanly possible.
And then he came on, I don't know.
But at least he didn't come on any, at least Andrew Jackson may have slaughtered innocents, but he didn't turn anyone's bed into a cumbrella. Yeah. Right. It's it's a dark history in this country, you know.
Well, most countries do.
For sure. All right, so Coop and Kat finally have the chat. He says, "Hey, listen, you're a girl.
Let's be
I'm
friends.
a guy. I don't want to talk to you anymore."
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
And
we cool?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just an insane way to go about this. And Aisha realizes that Jen being mad at Kaylee and Jen being mad about Luke and her being grimace and evil and Joe and Kaylee being on the Fritz and Cooper and Kat. The vibe is off here.
Oh, wow.
But there's one thing that can save the day. That is a
Moringa. Yeah.
What?
Fucking hate that. We'll have to extract her propensity to grab things like that out of her DNA to make the superhuman being.
Right. How do you want, what is the voice of the super being? Do we just speak in ums? Like, whose voice is it?
I think it sounds something like
Morgan Freeman. Everyone sounds like Morgan Freeman.
History. Andy Dufresne. Nice man. Andy Dufresne.
Maybe a different voice. Maybe
Maybe not Andy
pick a stronger
yeah,
voice.
I can't have sex with that voice.
You imagine if your wife sounded like Morgan Freeman.
Andy Dufresne.
Recounting the history of him and his gay lover who he met in prison. He burst out of that pipe and I burst into his.
He went through 1,000 yards of
All right,
shit.
we have to end the show. All right, so next day, but first we get an announcement. Or next day we get an announcement, but first it's time for Preference Shape Meeting. We've got
Bunny.
an economics club, whatever that means.
They do not give us any info. A bunch of guests. They look pretty hot. But
Yeah.
the major takeaway is there's some picky motherfuckers,
Yeah.
mostly vegetarian.
They want gluten-free stuff at night. This is going to be a tough charter. We've got Judah. We've got Sequoia. They're picky. They're going to want things late at night. And from the trailer, it looks
Get
like
ready,
it's gonna,
Kaylee.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. So Kaylee and Jen have a little chat. And it ends with Jen saying, I'm glad we spoke in her interview. I'm glad we spoke, but I would, after this conversation has kind of cleared the air, and I, as Grimace, feel like I would watch Kaylee burn to death and smile. She says, and I quote, if Kaylee was on fire, I would not use my strongest hose. For what? What is the problem here? Why do you hate her so much?
Because she's 22.
Get in the comments. Let us know. Did you have the bile and hatred in your gut at the age of 22?
I did.
To wish pyro death on someone who's done absolutely nothing to you? Let us know what else. How excited are you for the sexy photo shoot? Did you see the Odyssey? Did you get it? That's it. I'm Dylan saying goodbye. Pat,
Did you
say goodbye.
get it?
Yeah, it's so deep.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding?
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Kaylin, say goodbye.
Yeah.